3 buses, 2 airplanes, a train ride, walking, and here's where we are. Coffee shop here in Peru. The plane ride was really tough. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was a tough ride.
Hot chocolate with the heart in it.
Oh yeah, it had like a heart in it. Very cool.
Like those little designs and put it there.
And at least it has one. Ooh, that's beautiful, right?
Mine was like that, but now mine is like brown. Look, I mixed the white and the
Walking
brown.
down the streets of Peru here, really nice. It's a little bit chilly here. Just a little bit, not too much. It's like 60, 65. Nice. Check out the background here. Ooh, there you go. Walking down the streets. We're here in CUZCO. We just made a quick pit stop here. They wanted to grab something here, buying something. It's really cool here. It feels very peaceful. The only bad thing is that this is high altitude. I don't know exactly how much high altitude it is, but you feel it. I feel like a lot of pressure, like kind of like weighed down. But pretty cool. It feels very peaceful. Here, let me show you some of the shops here. All right, there you go. That's CUZCO for you. To the very top of CUZCO, okay? You see here, they got Christ. They call it the White Christ. They have one just like this in Brazil. Obviously, the one in Brazil is more famous, but here is the whole view of everything here. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you so much. All right, so here is everything here, CUZCO. Here at this buffet kind of restaurant. It is beautiful here. Check out the scenery. You cannot get more beautiful than this. And the thing is that it feels so peaceful here, like really peaceful. That's what it just feels like. We're eating here and it has been delicious. I want to give a big shout out to this place. It's actually their family's location here and it's really good. They actually have like a company where they have this place, great food, and they also have like the transportation, hotels and everything. Like they have a whole business around this here. So if you guys want to come here to Machu Picchu, this is CUZCO, Machu Picchu, and Uribamba is where we are right now. This is the way to go. This coca tea is great, so I'm gonna get some more here. It really picks you up. It really does. I'm not kidding. It works. Just amazing place here. It's getting a little dark now. We have to go on our way because we are going to the next place, which is the train. Got onto the train. This is gonna take us to Machu Picchu. And pretty tired, exhausted. The food was great. We've been airplane, taxi, bus, and now train, and we're heading to Machu Picchu. We're gonna go to a hotel there. It's around 7 o'clock right now, but the train is beautiful. Here we made it to Aguas Calientes is called. Oh yeah, it's called Aguas Calientes. Maybe it's hot, I guess. Let me see if I can turn around the camera. Show you guys a little bit here where we're walking. You see it? Wow, look at that, guys. That's beautiful. Can't wait for the morning. Show you guys in the morning. It's a beautiful morning too here. It's cold. It's about 55 right now, but it is beautiful. Check out the scenery here. Can't get better than this. It is amazing here. Check it out. Very cool. And we have breakfast right now here. So check this out. Let me just spin the camera around. There you go. That's the breakfast right there. Breakfast of champions. Outside here quickly while we get the breakfast here. Just give you a quick tour. This place is amazing. I mean, amazing. It is very chilly actually. I brought a coat. I'm not gonna wear the coat, but I have the poncho here. Got one of these ponchos. It's made of alpaca or llama. I don't know which one. I don't know the difference either, but it's very warm actually. So that's what I'm wearing today. I'm not gonna wear my coat. I'm gonna be like a, I don't know if the locals wear this. It's very similar to Denver, Colorado actually. I don't know if you've been to Denver, Colorado, but they have the same feeling actually. Same feeling, same
All right.
cold. Our breakfast is over there. If you look at it inside over there. And that's the hotel that we stayed at here. We're actually gonna leave the hotel. We're just stayed for the one night. We took the train last night, and we actually have to take the train at 3 p.m. today. We gotta take that train. Wow, look at that mountain there. Woo! Going off, it's a little slippery here. You see how it's actually cold here, but it gets hot. It's actually hot upstairs. So we put our bags over there. See, that's what they're doing over there. It's 5 soles to do that. That's what we're doing there. And the bathroom is over here, and it's 2 soles to go to the bathroom. There, you can see, start seeing the mountain over there. It looks beautiful already. The uphill climb is a little bit steep, and you do feel it, but not that bad. Like I said before, this is actually lower than CUZCO. CUZCO is very high, you felt it a lot. But here, I do feel it, but this is amazing. We have some llamas here in the bottom. It's so cool. We just heard great information here. Go ahead, you can touch it. We had heard some great information about this whole place. This was hidden. Some Incas knew about it, but they hid it on purpose from the Spaniards. Hey there, buddy. There you go. All right, so they hid it from the Spaniards because they didn't want the Spaniards to come here. The people who were in charge of the city, they actually blocked the way for the Spaniards not to come. And to this day, they say that they believe that no Spaniards have come here. It was this professor that I forgot from where exactly, but he heard of a town, of a city here, a lost city. So he went looking for it, and he found this. It was full of trees. It was all covered up. The locals knew about it. He found it. Now he was looking for the lost city of the Incas. They call it, they call it the Dorado or whatever. Some people call it that, with gold. But it turns out that that's not what he found. He found this. They've never found that other city. The locals say that it could still be around. There's so much area here that it's not covered, that it could still be around. Look at the llamas here.
It looks like my llama I got. Well, my parents got busted.
Llama, 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 llama. Another big thing that they just told us that I didn't know is that when they came here, the locals had names for the mountain. If you see this mountain right behind me, that one right there is the biggest mountain that's here, okay? And then there's another mountain here on the other side. That's the main one that always, people see. And we're about to see the ruins down there, the city. But when they got here, they asked them, hey, what are these mountains called? Like, what's that biggest one called? And that one right there, that mountain is called Machu Pichu. That mountain is called the Father Mountain or the Older Mountain. And then this one, I forgot what it is called in Quechua, but that mountain is called the Young Mountain or the Sun Mountain. And the city actually doesn't have a name. The city, I know we say Machu Picchu. I thought it was also, but it's not. It's actually the mountain that's called Machu Picchu. And the city is just, it doesn't actually have a name. It's the city between the two mountains, and that's what they call it. The guide was telling us that here in the back, those were the stone quarries. They would cut these rocks here, and they're made of volcanic, I guess, rock from many, many years ago. And what they would do is they would cut it. Well, these are already done here, but they would, when they had a grove like that, they put a stick here and then put more water in it, and then that's how they would crack those in half and then move it and then create these stones here. And it took centuries to build this, even here, and it wasn't complete. It's still not complete. They stopped it because of the Spaniards that started coming here, and remember they blocked off the city. They didn't want them to get here, and they actually moved out of the city and went into the forest. They said that there's another city, a bigger city somewhere that way. They know where it is. It's 4 hours walking. We're not gonna go this time, but it's huge. It's actually bigger than Machu Picchu. It's even bigger, and they just can't get there easily. People can't get, so people don't know about it. But they want to make a ferry here to take us there. This way it's more accessible and more tourists know about it. And this time we're not going to make it. I think next time, I hope they, you know, he's saying that they're really hoping that they make that ferry sooner than later. But it took centuries to make this, centuries, like 150 years to put all this together, and it still wasn't complete. As we keep walking here, these rocks, the ones that they made here their houses out of, this is the actual mountain, but these rocks, the stones, they maintain heat. Like right now, if you feel that, actually is warm, and during the daytime it would warm up. At nighttime they maintain the heat, so their houses were actually warm even at nighttime. We're at the center of the city here, and they said that they did festivities here, several festivities. He said that over there on top was the school where the kids used to go to school, learn. One right there is called Huayno Picchu. That's the one that always comes out in the pictures because we're in the city right now, and it actually takes an hour. There is a road that takes you all the way to the top. It takes an hour to get there. These are the doors here. You'd have to pay extra, which is fine, but you know, we're with the kids and everything. We're not going to do it today, but I will definitely do this another time. We're here in a house, what they said that it could be a house, and it's 2 floors. If you look at the difference in rock here on the top, they would put a beam here in the top, put beams, and it would have 2 stories. The first story was where people lived, and the second story is where they kept the food. If you look in the back here, those are the stairs to go to the second floor. Really, really, really cool. And they actually talked about astronomy being their pastime. All their knowledge, they used to have a lot to do with astronomy, watch the sun, the stars, this, and then also see one running in front. The top, the roof is a replica, but that's what the Inca houses would look like. They actually weren't very sturdy. They'd have to replace it every couple of seasons. Even now they do those, you know, they do a couple just to see how it looks like, and they have to replace it every few seasons. But these stairs here, they're not stairs, they're agriculture. Everything is here agriculture, and they would build it here in stages like that for all their food here. I can't say enough about the views here. The views here are spectacular. I really highly recommend Machu Picchu, but it's not for the faint of heart. You'll be walking a lot. It's just to get here. A lot of airplanes, a lot of buses and things like that, but it's definitely worth it. And they're saying that they might close it down in a couple of years, that you might not be able to come through the city anymore, just the top view. So I think now is a better time than ever to come here.